Michelle and I are about to eat at Boma. I have never eaten here, and I'm gonna find out if it's worth all the hype. Let's go. As you can see, the Boma is preparing for dinner, which I am excited to try since I've never eaten here before. Even though I've eaten it pretty much everywhere else, I don't know why I've never eaten here, and I'm excited about it. We've actually been seated in a really cool spot. We're as far from the buffet as possible, but we have these cool windows, and we have a space that we can enjoy our company too, because we have some friends with us. So we're gonna go get some food. I don't like to show the buffet along the buffet because I don't like to invade other people's space with the camera, but I will at least show you what I get to eat, and I will let you know my thoughts on it. So I got quite the spread here. These are herb-crusted olive oil mashed potatoes. This is a strip loin. That is bobo tea. This is green beans. These are the spiced pork ribs. That is the Spanish sweet rice, and that is the lamb curry. This is all looking amazing. Oh, and I also put some of the Boma mustard that's apparently famous on top of the strip loin. Okay, first plate is done. The winner is a tie. The lamb curry had just enough coconut that you could taste it and the great spices behind it, and the lamb was done perfectly, and it was so nice and creamy. Very good. Then the Spanish rice pudding. That was incredible as well. Very tasty, just slightly sweet, and all the flavors mixed together. I like the ribs. They were cooked perfectly and smoked, and the spicing on them was really good. The strip steak was also very good with the mustard, because the mustard kind of added to the strip steak. The green beans, the golden raisins on the green beans were surprisingly good. I liked them. Way better than the Hollywood and Vine peas. If you want to know what I'm talking about, watch my Hollywood and Vine review where I went after the peas because I didn't know what was wrong with those things. But these green beans, I was wary because of the golden raisins. But the bobo tea, I liked it, but I described it to Michelle as I'm like eating an omelet with sausage in it, and then I accidentally grabbed a piece of my waffle with maple syrup on it, and the two of them taste good, but not necessarily good together. So I like the bobo tea, but I didn't. It's kind of weird. But I'm gonna go up and get some more because I'm a glutton. Okay, round two. That is Durban-style chicken, which is a South African city, and it's a roasted chicken in their style. This is peanut rice with coconut milk sauce. This is pasta salad with curried mayonnaise. That's macaroni and cheese. And these are miele, I had them pronounce it for me, miele bread. And it's actually just like a sweet cornbread and some butter to go with them. So this all looks really tasty. Okay, plate number 2 done. The winner on that plate was actually the miele bread. The sweet cornbread was very good, and it was better than southern cornbread. Don't come at me, but I thought it was better. I also really liked the Durban chicken. The spices on the roast was very good, and the chicken was very soft and tender, fall off the bone good. The curried mayonnaise pasta salad had a great zing to it. I really liked that a lot. The peanut rice, I'm with friends, and it's a kind of a mix. I like it. One of my friends likes it. His wife doesn't like it, and my wife wouldn't even try it. It does taste like you put peanut butter in rice, but it doesn't. It has more of a savory, salty flavor to it. That being said, I think that I like my first plate better than the second plate, but there was definitely some good selections on there. Now, it's time for dessert, which means zebra domes. Before I go over my dessert, I just want to talk about how awesome the setting is in this restaurant. The theming to Boma looks like an actual African market. Just well done. Just looks so amazing in here. Makes you feel like you're someplace not inside of a restaurant. Okay, dessert achieved. Now I'm gonna admit, I dropped my first zebra dome, so I had to get a second one so I could at least have a pretty one. So there's my zebra dome. This is the Kenyan coffee tart. This is the chocolate chip cookie. I wonder what those are gonna taste like. This is bread pudding with vanilla sauce. That's called a pineapple financier, and this is a hazelnut brownie. So I pretty much grabbed everything special to try it all, except for the passion fruit dome cake thing, because that just didn't appeal to me. I'm not really a fan of passion fruit like mousse, so that's why that's not on the plate. But other than that, I did grab pretty much everything, including a simple chocolate chip cookie. Okay, I have finally had zebra domes. I'm not going to tell you what I think yet, because I'm going to rank the desserts that I had. I think the bread pudding was just standard bread pudding. Still very tasty, but it was just your everyday bread pudding with vanilla sauce. It was definitely good. I liked it. I have to say that the worst thing on the plate for me was the Kenyan coffee cake, but I'm not going to put it as the worst thing on the plate because I despise coffee flavor. I tried it just to try it to see if I would like it because I had that coffee cold brew drink over at the Contemporary at Steakhouse 71. You should check out that review. And I liked that drink. Did not like that coffee cake, but I know that if you like coffee, you will like that. It was very creamy and it probably would be very tasty if I could get around the coffee flavor. So I'm not going to say it's bad because I don't like coffee. However, the hazelnut brownie, so stinking good. Nice crunch of hazelnut, and it's got a nice little cream over the top of it, and the brownie was very good. But zebra domes, yeah, I like them. There is something sweet about them. I equate the sweetness on the zebra domes to like chocolate cherry ice cream for some reason. I don't know why. Nobody at the table agrees with me on that. Just want to make sure to say that. But I found them excellent. They are excellent. The liqueur inside, by the way, that says it may contain alcohol, but our server basically says that they're perfectly safe for kids, which I think is pretty cool. And I find the zebra domes to be extremely tasty, and they lived up to the hype. They lived up to the hype. They were the best thing on the plate. Absolutely. You should get zebra domes when you come to Boma. All right, well, our meal at Boma is done. First off, I'm going to say that Isi, our server, fun, really informative, really gave some great suggestions. He recommended the lamb curry as well as the Spanish rice pudding. Both were excellent. I was impressed with everything that I had on the menu. I didn't have everything on the menu, but I am impressed with everything that I had on the menu. And as you can see, Boma is highly popular. It's just filled with people right now. Should you go to Boma? Yes. Is it worth the money? Absolutely. You pay good money for that buffet for great food. I think that that's the big deal there. I really appreciated that meal quite a bit. It was just super, super tasty. The final thing I'm going to say is that I'm really glad I finally got a chance to eat there, and I'm really glad that I am now a Boma aficionado and a zebra dome haver. If you like this video, you like my dining review, I'd really appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up. If you could hit the subscribe button because you get more of these dining reviews, I'd really appreciate that too. And because we don't like to say goodbye because we're gonna see you real soon, we say, see you bye.